Hello students, this is English class for paper English language and literature. We will start the grammar section from today and I hope you will enjoy the whole grammar and also learn this in a very efficient or in a proper way. Okay, let's start the first chapter of grammar. But student, before going to start the first chapter, here is a syllabus outline. Means syllabus outline means there is a list which include all the chapters which will be cover the whole syllabus of grammar. These chapters are as tense, determiners, active and passive voice, fourth one is subject verb agreement, fifth one is preposition, sixth is conjunction, seventh one is direct indirect narration, and last is clauses and phrases. Okay students, these 8 chapters are very essential for you for the whole syllabus of grammar. Okay, whole syllabus. By this chapter whole syllabus will cover. Okay, and we will learn thoroughly these chapters only. Okay, so that's why start from the first chapter, that is tense. Tense is the first chapter and we will start this chapter from the beginning, and I am starting this chapter from the meaning of the tense. As you know that also the meaning of the tense is time. Means this is a time which shows the timing of any action, whether it is performed in present, it is performed in past, it is performed in future. That means it happened, it happens, or it will happen. So that's why these are the three situations, or in this situation the kinds of tenses divided into three parts. Okay, so there are three kinds by which the tense or time can be represented. Okay, these are present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, so before going to further, there is a further division of the tense. As you know that further division is that simple or indefinite tense, continuous or progressive tense, perfect tense or perfect continuous tense. Okay, but these tense includes all tense, present, past or future. If we talk about it, here is simple indefinite. We can say that it is a simple present tense also, simple past tense also, simple future tense also. In the same manner for continuous, you can say that present continuous, past continuous or future continuous. And in the same manner you can say that for the present perfect, past perfect or future perfect. And similarly last one is also as present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. Okay, so all these tenses cover up the whole part of the tenses. Okay, next is we will start from the first chapter or first portion of the tense, but before going to it there is a note for you only. Okay, by studying the tense, here we will study all forms of the verb. As you know that there are so many forms of the verb, like first form, second form, third form. Okay, and ing form also. So that's why these forms are very important to learn the tenses. Okay, as you can see on your screen, first is present, means first form of the verb. Second is past, means second form of the verb. Third one is past participle, means third form of the verb. And last, fourth one is gerund, which is ing form of the verb. Okay, as we can see by the example, like go, it is a present. Like went, it is a past. Like gone is a past participle, and going is ing form. Okay, so that's why these are the forms which have to discuss in the earlier classes. Okay, so these forms are very important, so learn it carefully. I will supply some list about these forms of the verb, okay, in the further classes. Okay, so let's go further. Yes, the next chapter is the most important part of the grammar portion, so we will have to study very carefully, and you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime on my WhatsApp number. Okay, first, simple present tense. Before going to start the simple present tense, there is a identification. How will you identify it is a simple present tense? Okay, so in English, if we talk about in English, so this identification is main verb with s or es, or without s or es, or maybe possible with do or does. Okay, so that's why, like do, this is form without s or es, and does, it is form with s or es. If we see in any tense, then you can identify it as a simple present tense. If we talk about in Hindi tense, in Hindi sentence, so the sentence of Hindi is terminated with ता है, ती है, ते हैं, ताहूं आदि. Okay, so that's why you can identify this tense with the help of both identification.